42 years later, and let's see how they reimagined this story. We begin the reimagining at the Starlight Starbright trailer court in a similar manner to the movie, but we start off with a monologue from our main character. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex Rogan, and I'm from the planet Earth. Until about a week ago, that's all I thought I'd ever be. So he's actually at the end of the run of last Starfighter, the arcade game. Greetings, Starfighter! You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Shur and the Kodan Armada. But then I got the high score on this video game. Only, it wasn't a game at all. It was a test. Record breaker! Now, as you can tell in the middle, there are a couple of people. Now, in the movie, there were more people watching him and cheering him on. But, yeah. Dispatched to the far corners of the galaxy, it was designed to find beings worthy of becoming starfighters. An interstellar peacekeeping force based on the planet Rylos. When Satari first showed up to tell me this, I thought he was full of it. As far as my species is concerned, we're alone in this universe. The only aliens we ever see are on Star Trek. Turns out we're not alone. At all. There's thousands of worlds out there, full of life, and those worlds need defending. That's where the Star League comes in. When I got here, the League was already fighting a full-blown war, and this is where the reimagining takes a complete and total right-hand turn from the movie, like right at the point of being recruited by Space Doc McBrown. And it was losing badly. Jor and the Kodan Armada had attacked the frontier. These guys were ruthless, on a mission of cosmic conquest and domination, just like in the video game. Someone had to stop them, and as it turned out, that someone was me. My co-pilot, Grig, and I took on the entire Kodan Armada, with only the remaining Gunstar in the fleet and the fate of the universe resting on our shoulders. If I'm being honest, I still can't believe we actually won. But every victory comes with a price. Up until a week ago, I was just some kid from a trailer park. But now, I'm the last Starfighter! And now they're on Rylos, home of the Star League. And so, in keeping with what I understand to be Legion tradition, we've gathered here at the sacred site to honor our fallen, the brave heroes whose lives were lost in battle, who put the needs of the many before themselves, who left their families to fight for their future, and who sacrificed everything in the name of intergalactic peace. Whatever peace means on our world, human, it clearly doesn't translate. The Kodan fleet may have been crushed, but Jor's whereabouts remain unknown. Many worlds are still in danger, crying for help, as a growing lawlessness now creeps across the galaxy without a Starfighter Legion to stop it. Rest assured, Ambassador Maurice, steps are being taken to remedy this under the guidance of my youngest son, Nadaru, who will assume the mantle of Rylan Ambassador on my behalf. But only until such time as my father is well enough to resume his duties. I know what you're thinking. One son of Endoran tried to destroy us. Why should we trust the other one? Because I'm not my brother. And to prove it, I've put out a bounty on Jor's head, and he will face justice, dead or alive. As for the Starfighter Legion, these two great heroes have agreed to lead a new recruitment drive and oversee the reconstruction of the fleet. You and I are the only starfighters left, Alex. There is no one else. They don't really expect me to do that. I sense you have doubts, Ambassador. You're entrusting the Legion's future to a Terran, Endoran, a being from a backwater planet so primitive and uncivilized it remains unfit for membership in this August. Hey, who are you calling primitive? So what if our spaceships can't make it past the moon? That doesn't make you any better than us. I'm sorry, who is this, Taryn? This is my girlfriend, Maggie, your ambassador ship. I kinda convinced her to leave our primitive backwater planet and come to space with me. It's been, an adjustment. Ambassador, if I may offer a word on the Terran's behalf. Having served with him in battle, I have witnessed firsthand the greatness of which he is capable. In my estimation, no one is better qualified to lead the Legion out of the darkness and into a golden age than Alex Rogan. Fine, but time will tell, Greg. As for now, the fate of the entire Star League rests on his shoulders. I only pray he's up to the challenge. For all our sakes. As Alex gulps. 6 months later, the reconstruction of the frontier continues. Same goes for the command nexus. According to the engineering crews, they'll both be fully operational. But not until sometime next year, which is way off the timeline I was hoping for. Yeah, that is, unfortunate. Yeah, no kidding. Please tell me I won't have to wait that long for some new gun stars. Well, the good news is, enough scrap material remains from the original ships to start building a new fleet. And the bad news? It's not enough for gun stars. I'll have to design something else. Do whatever you gotta do. We can't have a new Starfighter Legion without any ships. Or pilots to fly them. And speaking of, how's the recruiting going, Alex? Honestly, it's been a nightmare finding worthy candidates. Guess your Excalibur tests are a lot harder on other planets. I had designed them to separate the wheat from the chaff, so that only the best of the best are chosen. You, my boy, are living proof of that. Now, if I were you, I'd worry less about finding the next generation of starfighters than about how to mold them into an effective fighting force. Yeah, I suppose that's kinda important. In times of doubt, my people take solace by consulting the Kyrelian Oracle for guidance. What it sees will be. Perhaps its vibrational impressions of the future can provide you insight as to how to be an effective leader. Ridiculous, superstitious, nonsense. Take it from your old pal, Centauri. The only future we can see are the ones we chart for ourselves. Well, what do you know? A potential recruit on the planet Kaizu. Great. How soon can he pick them up? What do I look like? A taxi service? No. Centauri's got lots to do today. Lots of business to attend to. Typical Centauri. Always putting the bottom line before the greater good. Hey, no one's done more for the Star League than me. I've recruited enough starfighters to fill a dozen legions. And the last time I did, I nearly died for it. So don't you go lecturing me about priorities, you overgrown turtle. Oh boy, you're talking sass here. Look, Centauri, we're a little short-staffed here, so we kind of need all hands on deck right now. Ugh, fine. But I usually bring a beta unit. And if you recall, my last one got blown up impersonating you. So I'll need a new assistant. Yeah, I think I know just the person. As we go to Earth? Maybe? I'm not sure. As, she's firing on helmets. Damn it! When Alex said you'd been immersing yourself in Rylan culture, this is not at all what I expected. Over the last over the past 6 months, I've been to every museum on Rylos twice. There's only so many artistic renderings of Goloka's salvation of the Yulus a girl needs to see. So I figured I'd try something a bit more hands-on. By your stance, I can see you already have some experience with guns. Who taught you how to shoot? My granny, when I was little, but we never had anything like this back home. Well, Ryland blasters are notorious for their hair triggers. It's less of a pull and more of a tap. Like so, as he shoots at all of the helmets set on the range, I guess. Look at you, Mr. Gunslinger. The galaxy is a dangerous place, especially for you humans. I can teach you how to protect yourself, but first, I need you to do something for me. So, how does this work exactly? Do I ask the Chiralian Oracle a question, or does it automatically know what I'm thinking? Uh, well, guess I'm about to find out. We are the Chiralian Oracle. What we see is what will be. What knowledge do you seek, Starfighter? Uh, yeah, hi. So, I'm Alex Rogan, and I've been asked to rebuild the Starfighter Legion. But, I've never done anything remotely like this before. I mean, I'm only 18 years old. What knowledge do you seek? Right, sorry. Um, I just want to know if it'll succeed or not. The fate of the Starfighters lies in shadow, obscured by a great and terrible darkness. Only when the five become one will the light shine through and illuminate a path forward. Until then, your future remains unseeable. So basically, science hazy, ask again later. That's what you're telling me? Pretty much. It looks like whoever's answering him has just shrugged its shoulders. Worst magic 8 ball ever. Alex? Hey, Mags. Can't sleep, huh? Not really. Let me guess. Still stressed about this whole rebuilding the Starfighter Legion thing? What if I can't pull it off? Or worse, what if I don't? I'm starting to think the League's faith in me was all just some terrible mistake. Says the guy who defeated an alien armada on his first try. You're a hero to these people, Alex. Don't really feel like one. And now, everyone's expected me to be a leader. What they're asking me to do just seems impossible. Are you not the same Alex Rogan who convinced me to uproot my whole life and come live with him on an alien planet? Yeah? So? So, you've already done the impossible once. I'm willing to bet my last Rylat that you can do it again. Have I ever told you how brave you are? Several times. But I appreciate the fanfare. And whatever moments we can steal together. Sorry I've been so busy lately. Oh, you will have plenty of time to make it up to me when I'm back from Kaisu. So, you said yes to Centauri? How could I say no? The Starfighter Legion depends on it. I love you, Maggie Gordon. You better, Alex Rogan, as they embrace in front of the full moon. I must admit, the last person I ever expected to see here. Black Mountain Prison is home to the worst of the galaxy's worst. Not exactly fertile ground for future starfighters. Yeah, well, according to the Legion's records, one of your inmates passed the Excalibur test long before the Kodan invasion, but never got to be recruited. And right now, with less than a dozen potential new candidates identified, I'm afraid beggars can't be choosers. Well, a word of warning. Prisoner 2112 has a notorious propensity for violence, especially toward the Star League. She doesn't look at all that violent to me. Oh, I mean, tell that to the 2,653 people who lost their lives to her terrorism. Oh. Hey, Zyla, my name is Alex Rogan. I know who you are. The so-called savior of the galaxy. So this is what it's come to. The League sending their new golden boy to be my judge, jury, and executioner. What? No, I'm not here to. You want me dead. You'll have to kill me with your bear, as she actually gets electrified by the restraints. When the Kodan army invaded, the starfighters were nowhere to be found on my home world. So I became the resistance. The lives I took were collateral damage in what once was an unwinnable war until you came along. Your precious Star League abandoned us when we needed it most. So why should I help it now? Look, I wasn't here when any of that happened, but I am now. Yours isn't the only world that needs starfighters. So you can either come with me and make sure that what happened to you never happens again, or you can just stay here angry. Choice is yours, Zyla. What's it going to be? As they're out in space now. Starfighter Command, this is Alex Rogan requesting permission to land. Permission granted, Commander Rogan. Platform 2 is clear for your landing. And not a moment too soon. Is everything okay? Sir, we have an urgent transmission from Navigator Grigg. Grigg, what's going on? We've got problems, Alex. Big ones. Someone's intercepting the signals from our Excalibur test to zero in on and pick off our starfighter candidates. Of the 12 Centauri identified, we could only save 3. The rest are all dead. Long-range scanners have detected a small group of enemy ships bound for the final candidate's home planet, Kaisu. Oh no! Maggie! Congratulations, Hanu of Kaisu. You have passed the Excalibur test and proven yourself worthy to join the ranks of the Starfighter Legion. This is an honor reserved for only a select few, and not to be taken lightly. I understand. You know, he almost looks like, Kratos from the God of War series. Almost. Will you give yourself to the service of the Star League and defense of the frontier? Yes, sir, I will. Then it's official. Welcome to the Legion, Starfighter. Hear that, Shasa? Our boy's a starfighter now. Oh my. When I grow up, I'm gonna be one too. You will make an excellent starfighter one day, little sister. And I, for one, cannot wait to see. As a giant roaring noise is heard from the distance. Centauri, what is that? Planetary alarm. Something's breached Kaisuin airspace. There! Incoming! Hear me, people of Kaisu. I am Naxos Koma, leader of the Black Stars. My message to you is as simple as it is final. Surrender the Starfighter to us, or perish. You want me, lady? Come and get me. As we turn over to the very last page of the first issue, to Coma. Very well then. Kill them all. We'll have to find out what's gonna happen now in the next issue. But yeah, so far rather interesting. But I'll see you next time with issue number 2. I wonder how long this run's gonna be. Either way, till next time, everybody. Goodbye.